Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls across the internet and around the world. This is Robert Star Phoenix, and it is part 16 of Just Breed. Let's see, we left off here. We just got into Seakett, so I'm going to go take a look around and see what Seakett has to offer. Start out by talking to a nameless cat. Haha! Meow! Alright, so with Seakett, there's a couple of interesting little tidbits in here. One of them is a little date that you have to go on with a girl. Yeah, as strange as it sounds. Now, there's a funny little thing with her that if you don't have enough money to buy her the things that she's asking for, she'll freak out on you. One of them is if you don't have enough money to buy the food, she won't even go on the date. But the second thing is if you don't have enough money to buy her this necklace, she gives you this really funny this is the one. She gives you a really funny blurb about you being too broke to treat a girl right. Now, if you successfully go on a date with her, can we get something to eat? Sure. And you can't fast walk, so you have to do it slow. Welcome to the Sea View. May I take your order? One of each of the tastiest and the most expensive dish you've got. This girl is going to just steal your money. At least you're a gentleman about it. Pull the chair out for her. How do you like that? Here you go. 800 gold for whatever it was she ate. It must have been a lobster dinner or something. And holding the chair for her again. Let's see. Well, there's a necklace I've been wanting in the tool shop. Can we get it? Sure. This big, super expensive one. Yes. 700. So what's the point of this, other than losing your money? She kisses you? And you get a special piece of armor called the Bewitch armor. Other than it being a little bit stronger than the armor you have right now, yeah, it's 5 points stronger than what you have right now. I think it also has like a magic defense property, and now I never actually tried this before, so I'm going to try it right now. I'm going to see if Hans can wear the damn thing. Apparently, Hans can wear it. So this is one of those weird situations where, since Han's the low man on the defense, that you want to get that just for him. Wow, I never actually knew that before. I just usually put it on the hero last time I played the game. But anyway, once you do that, you spend the 1500 gold. You go back here, because it's all weapons and armors and tools here. And you have iron armor here, you have the holy robes and iron shields. You definitely want to upgrade your heroes, because you're going to get into a point very quickly here where your heroes are going to end up being the only people that can fight. And they're going to need to be upgraded again. Yeah, it's another one of those situations they're going to be separated from the group. So, as you can see, this is kind of expensive. But you want to pick up the 3 that you need. Now, as far as the actual power of the iron goes, iron cannot be worn by an archer. So, chain is the last one that any of the archers can get. But since you have the Bewitch armor, Hans is a little bit better protected. He'll have that extra 5 points that he wouldn't have had I not tried that out just now. But as far as the iron goes, it's only a 3-point upgrade, but still, for everybody else, it is very, very worth it, because combined with the new shields that you're going to be buying, that will provide them all the extra defense they need to survive the next couple of battles. go ahead and buy the iron shields. Now with the rest of your equipment, you're going to spread out your copper shields to all of your fighters until you don't need them. Sell off whatever else you have, obviously. Look at that, I have freaking like almost 12,000 gold. I barely got 3 now. I said you got to be real careful about how you buy stuff sometimes in this game. And combined with the iron shield though, 56 points of defense. There, and I don't know. I didn't know Roland was weaker in defense. His stamina's a little bit lower. I never noticed that. He's all balls, no. And Duval's the tank, though. He's got the. Okay, so let's see. Let me get through here and get the. That's right, too. No, I got 4 chains here. Let me go ahead and upgrade the archers and at least get them in their top tier equipment. These 2 guys have scales and copper, so they're good. Hans's party's probably going to use up the rest of these chain. Yeah, they are. Well, that means I gotta buy some more chain, but that's not a big deal. Let's see, what's Ricky got? Yeah, he can use the copper. Now, I'll put whatever copper I've got left on everybody else here. So yeah, I'm going to be buying copper shields and chainmail to fill out the rest of everybody else. Let's just sell off all this stuff. Now I think this stylish bow, remember how I said last episode I couldn't quite remember what it did? The stylish bow is just a disgustingly weak weapon. But I never really held on to it before. See, this game has a lot of special weapons I've read about that aren't easily findable for some reason. Either they don't exist or they weren't programmed easily. I think the stylish bow might be a trigger for one of them, but I have no idea. So instead of selling it for the phenomenal amount of money it's worth, 1,400 gold, I'm going to hold on to it. Oh god, that's going to hurt. Can I get rid of this guys? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to hold on to it just to see if anything good happens. I can... Oh. Oh, sorry about that little glitch there. One of my security programs went off for a second. Let's see. I think I need 5 of these. And then I'm going to go back to Germany and pick up the rest of the copper shields I need. Hopefully I have enough money for it. See, I did stop here, right? Yeah. Maybe I need more than 5. Well, find out in a minute, right? Yeah, apparently Star can't count. Now, as far as the rest of your upgrades are going, like I said, we're getting towards the end of the game here, so you're not going to be buying nearly as much for your normal people as you are going to be buying for your heroes, generals, whatever you want to call them. Alright, one more chain. At the very least, I'll get the archers upgraded. I've gotta buy more regular items. I need to restock all my healing stuff. Okay, so I'll pick up the coppers later because I obviously don't have enough money to buy any more weapons, armor. See, this guy's the weapon shop. Watch him have a steel spear. Oh, iron. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Iron boomerangs. Oh. Decision time. I'm actually going to hold off on that. The stabs for the wizards, you don't have to buy them anymore. They don't need them anymore. You're not going to be hitting anything. Most of your wizards just don't have any attack power anyway. So, yep, gonna load up here. First I want to get the life herbs. Those are the expensive ones. And I'm gonna buy 8 of these. Then with the herbs, let's see, I think that's 10 there. I'll buy 2 more. Let's see, I got 1,000 left. Let me strim back to Jarmy real quick. I will pick up a couple of coppers. I like that the sandworm is actually a destination now. It almost makes me wonder if you're supposed to go back there at some point. Like I say, I have not fully explored every single aspect of this game yet. And I said there's a lot about this game that is just not known anymore. Let's see. I'm going to stop with the coppers. I'll just get 2. That's all I can buy. Let's see, did I get up to Roland's people? So it's just the main hero's people. Did I really only need 2? Oh, nice. Okay, so anyway, yeah, we saw the fact that we have the iron boomerangs. The iron boomerangs are definitely like an attack grade stronger than the bow guns. The thing is, you probably it's one of those situations you have to kind of figure out the semantics of the whole situation if you want to risk losing the crowd controlling power of the bow guns or not. Eventually you will want to buy some because you will want the extra attack power. Let me go back and save the game real quick. Now the one other thing you have to do... No, I don't want to sleep. The one other thing you have to do in this town is you have to go find Hans because he did meet a girlfriend. But you have to talk to people around the town too. I can't remember exactly what triggers it. Alright, hello everybody. What you probably noticed there was my main character was down by the door a second ago, and now I'm not. I need to explain. You saw a glitch that happened to me a little bit earlier during the video. Well, apparently my antivirus software, my security software, open broadcast software, and my emulator all cannot coexist at the same time. I thought that the background scan wouldn't affect it, and it caused everything to crash. So I lost the other 35 minutes or so of video I had. Thankfully, I was smart enough to not save when I got to the next city. The downside of it is I have to play that whole battle over again. So, I like this. I'm probably not going to do nearly as well as I did the first time because I had a remarkable stroke of luck with the battle. And by remarkable, I literally mean it was like the most remarkable stroke of luck. I don't think it'll ever happen again. But anyway, I gotta talk to Hans here because I said I would. You actually have to talk to him and Cosette just to move their side story along. I still like that. Cosette wants to be just like you, a gallant man. The girl wants to be a man. Huh. Hans picks the girl that wants to... never mind. Hans is wearing a witch's armor, so who knows. At least, yeah, I think that's where I stopped. So let's get on to the battle here. Now, you didn't see this the first time, so I'm going to explain over again. This battle is a very confined area. It's slow moving because of the forest. Your hardest battle is this hill right here that I'm moving the cursor around. With those 4 land urchins, which have a surprisingly horrible amount of defense, and these 8 monster dens, you have jarks and raptors that will pop up in mass. Sometimes you only get 2 or 3 of them. Sometimes all 8 of them will spawn. To make this battle even harder, is down here is a second hill. Next to the little... I think this is Baan here where we're going next. Yeah, it actually does Baan. Duh. I forgot I got there. I got there before the video crashed, I'm sorry. But that's Baan. This whole hill here will spawn raptors almost endlessly. The raptors aren't too bad. The problem will be is killing these land urchins fast enough so you can get at the jarks before they become too much of an issue. So, best way to do it is just to go all out offense. I'm going to play this a little bit differently than I did the first time. I'm actually going to force the issue of Hans's party right off the baseball bat. And... see, I didn't do this last time, but I'm going to frybane these things. Yes, this is one of the few times I'm going to waste a frybane because you see that I'm not doing that much damage to them. And these things are horrible to kill. And apparently Mikey got the most awesome frybane casting ever. I did not think it was possible for me to get lucky with the frybane. That was amazing! I wonder how much damage it did. I'm gonna have to look. Okay, so I have to minus 3 there, but... holy mother! Oh, that was like half of their HP, or more than half. Alright, so Duval's gonna get the lion's share of this. Because I'm gonna have him frybane. I didn't think about doing this before. He might not be so lucky. Yeah, he might not be so lucky, but you know what? That's okay. Rudolph, I'm not going to bother with your magic. And I don't want the fighters rolling off and trying to run down there. So I'm going to manually move them here. And then I'm going to auto the 2 archers and see what happens. Yeah, they're going to try to kill that one. Probably won't. Yep, and Duval got his level. And Duval's picking up the Buncito spell. I already know this, like I said, because my video crashed. But the Buncito spell is awesome. Oh, I forgot Rudolph learns Lazak. Alright, I'm going to do this a little bit differently, like I said. I'm going to let Roland get his Geesar going. So the point is to get rid of these land urchins before the Jarks come out, because you do not want those walls of HP blocking you from killing the monsters down there. I actually did this a lot more quickly than I thought I was going to. Oh damn, I didn't know Roland's... I don't remember Roland leveling up that fast. Huh. Must be the experience from... yeah, those land urchins are worth wicked amounts of experience points. You will run into more of them. In fact, you will run into them, I think, close to the end of the game. And Roland learns Buncito. That's right too, I forgot. I was cackling my butt off. And... yes, the land urchins are weak to lightning, so if you wanted to waste the Lazak... I pronounce these things like 4 different ways, don't I? Okay, let's waste the Lazak. My version of laser surgery on you. Oh! Holy fuck! Okay, he did not do triple-digit damage last playthrough. That's pretty funny. Okay, so he does an even 100 there. And here it comes. Okay, this is actually a lot easier on me than it was before. Except for that. They spawn more raptors this time. So anyway, the raptors I'm not too worried about. It's the Jarks here that we have to deal with because, like I said, you want to get rid of them quick. They're not exactly weak. Oh, of course they're going to hit Rudolph. Bastards. No, that is not good. Not good for my health at all. Let's see. Alright, Hans. move Hans down here and let him start just... It's the advantage of having all those archers. This just turns into a wall of arrows here. Where's this other archer at? Oh, let's way the hell over here. He's not getting that far. Now the downside to the archer's range is that right there. They're not going to hit everything in absolution. They'll get close. I'll put him here just to protect. And like I said, Ricky's going to end up just destroying his magic here because I'm going to use him. I'm going to use his magic up first because he doesn't have a whole lot to go with. I'm actually going to start swinging Duval around because I want to speed this up a little bit. And actually have him cast Horma. Because Rudolph is just about dead. So I'm going to be doing a lot of manual moving when I don't want to attack because Otto has a bad habit of attacking or moving into places that you don't want to go. And I really don't need Duval's people leveling up. I do want Duval to level up more eventually, but not right now. The main hero, run him straight down. He's going to be the... He's going to be the trigger here. Yeah, I think I could just auto them. What am I doing? And I apologize for the volume of my voice if it's too loud in the clip before and in this part of the video. I'm playing with my audio settings, so try to tone down the audio a little bit on the game, raise it up for my voice. Hopefully you can hear both okay. If not, I apologize. Let's see what Otto does for me here. Is it going to do something weird? Yep. Huh. No Jarks, 3 Raptors. Yeah, 6 Raptors, okay. Now, I've only ever had this happen to me once on my first playthrough where all 16 holes just jumped out at one time. Usually it doesn't happen like that, it only spawns like 6 to 8 at a time. So the less Jarks to show up, the faster this map goes. The Raptors are blissfully easy because your secret weapon against them is Isaac. I mean, that clicking you hear, that's actually... I've got a one of those PlayStation-looking control pads for a gamepad for my computer. So if you hear that clicking, that's just from the cross pad on there. Because like all crazy gamers, you know, I like the feeling of a control pad in my hand. I wanted to get a Nintendo-style one or Super Nintendo-style one, but I couldn't find one that really worked for the game. And this control pad was pretty cheap, money-wise. It's held on for a very, very long time. It's a Logitech one, so... I was actually kind of surprised that it held up as well as it did. Alright, let Roland commit the Geesark here. And let his people go nuts. Even Karen. Let's see how his archers are going to react. Okay. So yes, when you get in here, you want to very quickly just start hitting unarmed on whatever one you can touch. Now with the archers, I don't necessarily like to move them in too close. The fighters and the main hero will be the disarming people. The archers, I'll use them when things get a little bit closer, and then Isaac will obviously be the backup, because... Did I remember to buy a spear for Duval? No. Unless I forgot that. My fault. I'm thinking of later. I'm thinking of the next town. How silly of you, Star. See, that's the problem with actually having played this and gone through the trouble of recording, is I think I'm further than I really am. I think I'm at the next town already, and I'm like wondering why I didn't... Okay. But yeah, the next town actually has a set of weapons and armor much stronger than what you just had in Seakett. Oh boy, 4 Jarks, that is not a good spawn. Yeah, so Seakett has some good armor. Baan has even better armor. It has steel armor, which made me scream when I realized it, but it's okay. You don't need to buy the steel stuff right away. You do need to buy the steel spear for Duval when you get the opportunity. Oh yeah, you're gonna shoot a Karen. And all these raptors. Man, I so want to get Isaac down in there and get them all corralled in a little spot so I can just bars on them all to death. I said, you've got 2 hospice throwing healers. You've got... You know, don't be afraid to use your healing here. This is why I have Isaac right here, because he's going to do something magnificent. Barzon is going to clean them out. As you saw that he just engulfed the whole hill. And what doesn't kill you only makes me stronger. Let the hero get in here, and I'm going to just randomly Geesark you to death. Why don't you hit the raptors? Yeah. So this is where I'm going to use the archers to do disarming, because I want them to do that. And I'm going to contain the Jarks here. Oh, too far. I'm going to contain the Jarks here, and I'm just going to like farm them for experience points. My hero's actually, for some reason, he seemed to be a little weak. So I'm going to use him to help out with some of the magic. And even if you don't need it, now's a good time to cast a hospice, so let Hans do his thing. Wow, that was 11 of them. Okay, apparently somebody needed it. And then let Mikey use what he has left of Crullays and randomly just kill a raptor. He can one-shot the raptors. And then if you want, you can just clean house here. Why did I do that way? Oh well. I shouldn't have put the archer right there, but that's fine. He's not going to reach. I forgot I got 3 of them. Okay. And this last one should be able to spear that one, right? There we go. Yeah, so with Duval here, and let him, I'm going to show you the Buncito just because I did it the last video. But this is Buncito. Four copies, attacks with the weapons, almost a guaranteed kill. Now just think about if that was like a single target like a boss or something. That was like 100 and some points of damage he did there. So that, Buncito is technically the most powerful spell you have, even though it's not really like a magic attack. It's just, you know, it multiplies you. So it's a magic attack and it's not a magic attack because it's magically making 4 copies of you and your copies are attacking, but the spell itself is not actually doing any damage. Did I just confuse you? I confused myself. I'm just kidding. I know what I was saying. And that can't get any movement through these dang forests. Alright. And roll in. And just to make sure, like I say, even though I don't need it, I don't mind burning the extra hospice spell just to make sure everyone's healed. Probably only gonna get 1 or 2. What? Really? People that messed up. I gotta pay more attention to my HP. Okay, so the Jarks aren't gonna come out that much. The Raptors. And I've got this under control even better than I did the first time I recorded. I'm almost sad that I lost the other video just so you guys can compare it. Oh well. Bring on the raptors. I could use the experience points. Le Cannonball. Let the archers do their job here. Let's sort of tag team these guys now. Let's see, how much do I got there? 46. I forgot I could do that. Isn't that lovely, huh? And just keep Hans moving right along. Just let his people keep the raptors contained on this side. Employ all manner of ponage, as you see fit. Whoa! I didn't realize that was Ricky. Oops. Like I said, employ every manner of ponage at your disposal. Do the damage you want to do. Or the raptors are sucky. Let Ricky do that. And let's see here. Go that way. And then I'm going to not be able to get through the dang forest again. Oh well. Famous last words of any redneck. Y'all check this out. And what the hell? Auto. I may not even need to use the bars on to clear out the raptors. Honestly, the ball's doing a pretty good job of getting rid of them. And the hill obviously didn't spawn any more Jarks because the two Jarks are still sitting there on top of the monster den. You know what? I'm not going to waste any time here. Eat a burlaze. Burlaze. And die. And oh, I'm actually going to be able to close out the last monster den. Okay. With that done, let's move rolling down here and commence a little bushwhacking. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have some fun with him too. Why not? Luncido! Ridiculously overpowered weapon he has. Ridiculously overpowered steel sword. Aaron? What the hell are you doing? That's okay, she's well protected. Ricky. I like that. He just ran all the way across the arena. Now, this is interesting. Okay, what the hell just happened there? Man, my computer kind of freaked out on me a little bit. Oh, Duval, I forgot you don't have a... And the raptors will keep coming. I don't have too many of them, though, so that's not a big issue. Sorry. William Tell Overture. I was doing the Lone Raptor there. Okay, Hans. Do some damage here. Where's Ricky at? Can I bring him back far enough to do anything to help Hans? Yep, just far enough. You will die. And he's got exactly 2 key success, so let's just randomly hit 3 things. Because I can. Duval's got nothing left. I'm just gonna have his guys auto. My main hero needs to move very, very rapidly. Probably will not get a lot of rapid. Okay, why can't you go... Oh. Because of Isaac. I bet you if I moved Isaac, I can get some more movement now, right? Yep, there we go. You know what? I'll waste the Geesart. Steal some experience points there. Owen's party, I'm just going to keep right in the middle. And just to make sure everybody is healed, because that's just how I roll. Os plus for the win. Whoa. Whoa. A couple of severe damages there. Like 30 pluses. Only one? Don't tell me you're giving up on me already. Oh, they're a nice tight formation there. Will I be able to reach? I might not be able to reach with Isaac even if I could move that far. But I might be able to reach enough movement around to make it interesting. Let's see how many of them I pick up here. Do I get all 5 of them? Or all 6 of them? 5 out of 6, right? Yep. Enough. Let's see. Can I get Isaac? I don't know. Can't really... I don't think I'm going to be far enough to do anything with Isaac there. So let's just have a random overkill attack here. And whoever else can hit will hit. I like that. He actually rolled backwards. And Mikey will spend the last of his magic because I said he'd run out probably. And he will. 2, 3, okay. Avengers assemble! So what I'm going to do here is once I get everybody kind of close, I'm just going to storm this last hill, and whatever raptors are there are just going to die so disgustingly quick, it won't even be funny. What? Okay, I lost one. That's alright. Oh, I lost one? I will not understand that, but it's alright. Oh, is he close enough? Will I get a lucky burlaze out of this? Yep. As you can see, I'm just kind of having fun with my magic at this point because I know I've got the map beaten. I'm just gonna play with it now. It's nice to actually have fun with the map in this game and know that you've got it beaten and you can horse around with it a little bit. Make the ball the front man. He doesn't have enough. Do I really? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna not waste. Maybe I should have. I wish you could like cast arenas on other people's parties. But that's just not how this game will let you work it. Since there are 4 of you, I'm going to cast the around spell, pick up half of somebody else's army in the blast, and swirl you around. Isaac is in a prime location. He's out of magic. Isaac is out of magic. That is unfortunate. Not a problem though. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and waste it. Just in case. I can't remember what happens in Baan. I don't remember if you actually get the time to do anything in Baan. Sorry about the rattlingness. I forgot I had a shopping bag sitting on top of my desk. I shall cut through this mess. I guess Roland will be the one to storm the gate here. Can I reach far enough for one of these guys to actually start closing them down? Nope. Oh It'll be a grand effort. There's not gonna be enough raptors to stop me now. Yep. Insta-kill. Alright, make something of yourself. No, you can't reach, so I'm gonna let you attack. You're definitely going to attack. You're going to have to attack. And you... How far can you go? That's as far as you go. I think that pretty much ends this map, but just to make sure, I'm just going to hit unarm on all these. The map will auto-end if there's not enough of these open, because then they will have effectively run out of monsters. I probably don't need to waste this time doing this, but... I think I can hit unarm on the rest of these, and this will just... I'll force the issue to end. Watch Mikey not be able to reach it. Okay. Map is officially over. A victory screen! I just noticed that Lydia... Lydia's got a funny pose there, doesn't she? This is the Town of Baan! Don't make yourself at home! It's supposed to be a Scottish accent, as far as I can remember. I can't wait to see Cosette again. I can't remember. There's a peculiar reason why Hans is following you. I think there's something about... Yeah, there is something... If you hadn't done the date scene at Seakett, you go back and do it now. Before you do anything else here in Baan. Because you will miss out on the Bewitch armor that Hans is wearing. If you've done it already, fine. Then you can walk around here and there's going to be an event that triggers and the Seakett's going to get turned into a smoldering heap of ashes. What the blazes tongue are these people speaking? I can't make head or tail of anything they say. Don't you think Cosette's a great girl? And so brave. Says I'm so funny, I make her laugh. It tickles me pink. It tickles you pink. Really? How's this just the best? Come on. Let's save the pieces so I can go to Seakett again. Oh, come on. Bonnie day to ya! That much I remember. Ah, you ken it? Tungal's river been flooded. And no half the town's underwater. Tungal is the next town over, and they're more like a Welsh town, I think. Ah, you ken? They say the Glor flooded Tungal River where a Golly Hugh Diamond bit the name of Golderay. Okay, so at least we know who caused the flood in the next town. Now, well, isn't it a fair summer day? I spent time in this one town years and years ago. Tungal dialect. I mastered it. There be a town named Tungal to the west of Baan. What got the thorniest dialect? Next to one, Baan sounded like a civil city. And I apologize to anybody who's a Scottish native or knows the accent better than me. I'm totally butchering it and I'm aware of this. Okay. Don't have a whole lot. Let's buy the steel spear. Because we need one for... Duval. Yes. I almost forgot your name. Need one for Duval. I'm going to show you the armor here just because it made me cry. Because I had forgotten the armor was here. Hi! Now, if you wanted to, you could probably buy the Holy. I think that's the next one I need, right? Or you could buy the Rune at least. Either one of them, but I say you get into the point in the game, upgrading people probably isn't going to be the biggest priority. So if you don't want to upgrade that's fine. There's still, I think Tungal actually has like the silver stuff. Obviously we know what the tool shop is. I don't know if I explained this in the previous episode, but this thing down here that says Ale, that works like the Hardy spell, where it boosts your power. The difference is, because you have to spend a round actually using it, you lose a turn. Hardy, if you cast it on another character, it gives you 3 turns of increased attack power. If you cast it on yourself, that counts as the first turn. So that's what the Ale does, it gives you 2 turns of the Hardy spell. Buy it if you want or not, it don't matter. You probably won't be using too much of it. Now here's a fun thing. Try to exit the town. Order store! Seakett's been attacked! Please send reinforcements! What did you say? And Hans is like, what? Cosette! Cosette's in danger! We gotta hurry back! 2 ways you can do this, you know, obviously. Come on, boss, right now! Come on, right now! What are you dawdling about for? We've gotta get to Seakett at once or we're too late! Come on, we gotta go! Hans will keep saying that until... This isn't time for carefree sea gazing. Like I said, you could do it the hard way and walk back. But of course, we're not going to do it the hard way. We'll just trim ourselves back. And you can look right away and you can see, oh, somebody's in bandages here. I'm in pain. Talk to this guy, I think. Oh, you're not with the bandits. The bandits are inhuman. They mean that literally. So yeah, obviously you can tell if you didn't handle the situation with the date before, you can't do it again because all the girls are gone. Man wielding a rod with a ruby on it. That, my friends, is your antagonist. We'll eventually find out his name. I'm gonna spoil it. It's Ezekiel. That's his name. So you talk to your heroes. We cannot leave this being so call ourselves men. Sort of training him, but then giving the town guard here. Shameful, shameful! And then Hans is the big one. Cosette went to the bandits' cave alone. It's this path here to the north. You're not going to run into any battles out here. But what you are going to run into is another cave situation. And I don't remember how long I've been going on this video. I might be too long. But I'm going to save this for next time anyway. We're going to go to this cave here. And in here, you kind of halfway fight with your party and halfway don't. So it's one of the... That's why I said you wanted to make sure you upgraded your heroes. If you really need it, go back to Baan. Get some of the steel armor if you want. But your iron armor should be sufficient. So I'm actually going to stop right here. Well, I'm not going to stop right here. I'm actually going to take a walk back into town and go save the game in the Seakett Inn. But anyway, this will end this episode here. I appreciate you all being patient with me while my computer decided to flip out and my game sort of got into a weird place. And on the next exciting episode, we're going to go take out the bandits' cave and pick up some interesting stuff. And of course, since our bandits is full of treasure, so thank you all for watching. Appreciate you as always. Do all the social media BS. And I will see you all next time. Good night and And just as a little random thing, if y'all get a chance, pick up a copy of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and give it a watch. I'm going to, because there's some guys I've been watching on another set of YouTubers called the Retromancers. They've been doing these like movie things, and they decided to pick up Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure to do as kind of like a Let's Watch type thing. And it got me interested again because I haven't watched the movie in forever. If you've never watched it, it's a silly, ridiculous thing. Basically, it's a couple of airheaded California kids who want to start a rock band and have to go back in time to history to finish their homework and some other random stuff. The coolest thing about the thing is their games with the Grim Reaper. Like I say, you should watch the game. You should watch the movie. It's really, really cool. They reminded me of it when I was watching their channel. Anyway, I rambled on long enough. Sorry for the for the random thing there. Again, have a good night, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.